Hello, everyone. My name is Sabrine. I am a head program manager with Magic, and I'm here today to interview Kourtney and Madison. Kourtney, can you get started introducing yourself?
Hi, my name is Kourtney, and I am a magic mentor for Madison.
Hi, my name is Madison Aldridge. I attend the Marymount School of New York. I'm currently in 10th grade and I am Kourtney's mentee.
Awesome. Madison, can you tell me about your project? Um, what it was about, and then maybe a little bit about the motivation for you to choose this project.
Yeah, of course. My project is about autism spectrum disorder and how a certain cytokine called interleukin 6 directly affects that. Before going into magic, I've always had a passion to research more about neurodevelopmental disorders, specifically in kids. So when I proposed this idea to Kourtney, she was like, okay, maybe we can focus on something a little more specific. So we chose autism spectrum disorder. And then when we were going through that, we were like, let's just choose a really specific thing that might cause autism spectrum disorder just to make sure we can really get into the details. So that's how we chose that because we were reading some papers and I found interleukin 6 and I was like, this is really interesting. So we found more papers on that and we continued researching.
Awesome. And I think it somehow relates to your day-to-day activities, Courtney. Can you tell a little bit how was this process of mentoring medicine, if you learned anything along the way?
So I do research at Cincinnati Children's Medical Center. Um and I specifically research sensory neurons, so a little bit different part of the nervous system. But you know, Madison really had a big interest in understanding like neurodevelopment and things along those lines. So I was like, okay, that's great. I can just apply my knowledge of literature research and things like that, and we can kind of learn together about more central nervous system processes. And then specifically, we kind of dialed in on autism spectrum disorder, just because, there's a lot of cool and interesting tools being used to study autism spectrum disorder because it is so complex and hard to understand. Um, so I thought that would be really interesting to kind of help introduce Madison to the really cool tools used in science to study these complex diseases.
Awesome. And for you, how different was this experience from your regular homeworks that you have in school or any kind of research you have to do in school of medicine?
So really in school, I don't get to have the opportunity to really study what like I want. It's very like course focused and yeah, it's just like a course that the school's already set in place. But with this, Kourtney gave me a little room to discover like what I want to focus on and just to like delve into a topic that like I hadn't really discovered before. So getting that opportunity was like amazing and I got to learn so much about something that I was really interested in.
Yes, I was taking a look at the slides since the your presentation is this coming week, and it seems like you really went into the all the details of your research, and I'm really excited to see what you have to tell us about this process. Um, was there any moment, any aha moment, any moment that for you was memorable during the research? Anything that you learned that really got you excited?
Think really the meeting where me and Kourtney were able to focus in on what exactly I wanted to do my project on and maybe going through those like first couple research papers because we figured out I wanted to do autism spectrum disorder and then we figured out that we wanted to focus on interleukin 6 but really getting those first research papers was so exciting so I was like okay I finally get to piece together this project and put like all the knowledge that I've taken in from Magic and taken in from Kourtney, and I really get to apply it.
That's awesome. Courtney, any words to Madison? Any advices? Any message for her coming years?
Yeah, I think because Madison would like to be a pediatrician when she gets older, and I think my advice to her would just be keep reading papers, keep up to date with the research, because that's gonna make you the best doctor you can be someday. And just keep learning about the new tools, and as we learn new things, like how that can be applied to your patients and how you can improve your patients' care with the newest research that's coming up. And I hope that this whole process kind of like sparked a love for research for Madison, because it's really important for doctors to be also very invested in research as well.
Yeah, and Madison, uh, do you think this experience or how this experience has shed a light or changed your plan or envision for your future?
Um, this research helped measure my future because honestly, before, of course, going to the doctor's office, all I really got to see was like the doctor point of view, but getting to learn more about like Kourtney's work and like the behind the scenes of it, research really helped me develop a love for that, to develop like a passion for research. And like adding on to Kourtney, like yes, I've definitely developed a passion for research. Getting to look at all these scientific papers and learn more about it was like something I enjoyed so much, and I can't wait to keep doing it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Madison, and thank you, Kourtney, for investing your time in being a mentor with Magic. We really appreciate, and also your time with us, Madison. I hope this really has made a difference, and that you can continue spreading these your learnings to other women, and motivating them to be more interested in STEM.
I just want to say I'm so thankful for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Kourtney. This has been like one of the best opportunities like of my life, getting to like speak to someone who directly works in the field, since like I no one really in my family works in the field. Like Kourtney just been like such a mentor to me and helping me guide through this process. So I'm really thankful for that.
That's so nice. Thank you so much. And it's been amazing working with you. And I think you're going to do great things. So